And how much fun is it when Steph is playing like that?
It's always fun to watch when Steph put on a show like that. We see it a lot, and it's getting close to the real game. So you see, turn it up, and our team played pretty well. So exciting to get to open tonight.
And how are both of you feeling? Full slate of preseason games behind you.
I feel great. It's been a good training camp. I think most of the guys stay healthy for the most part, and everybody's excited to get ready to open night and get for the long haul of the season. So I feel good.
Yeah, same. Feel good. I mean, healthy, just like Loon said, which is the main thing going into the season. So just ready to start getting these games underway. It starts Tuesday, so just getting ready to lock in for that.
Steve said he can tell this team has one of those good problems, a strength in numbers kind of problem, where there might be 12 guys who deserve to be in the rotation. How do you think that plays out this season with a lot of mouths to feed?
I mean, the beauty is we just got to go out there and play. Sort of speaking for, myself, Loon, guys that have been, in the system for the last couple of years. I'll just go out there and just do our role and just do what we're supposed to do. And I mean, the beauty of it is that, we do have a lot of guys that can go out there and play. So that's not really our, problem, I guess, as, the coaches figuring out that whole thing. But for us, it's just going out there and playing and doing what we can.
And Kevon, what do you think of the depth of this team?
We got a really deep team. That's been one of our mantras in the past, strength in numbers. So I know it's a long season, and Steve's going to give everybody an opportunity to prove themselves. That's something that Steve always did a great job of keeping guys engaged and giving everybody a chance to go out there and contribute. So, we just go out there and play. And Steve always tells us our role and what to expect. So, I know it's always a good problem to have a lot of veterans and a lot of guys who can score, and a lot of guys who deserve to play. So we know this coaching staff is going to handle that, and we just going to go out there and do our job.
Damion, Steve was in here earlier, and he was singing your praises, saying that you had a strong camp and deserved to play. Do you do anything different? I mean, this year than in years past? I mean, what's behind it?
Just mindset. I mean, just coming in knowing, what's expected of me every single night. I built my career off of staying ready, from when I was younger, college days, and then of course just being a pro, just fighting, grinding, and just staying ready. So, whether I play 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I feel like I've said the same thing the past 3-4 years. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it doesn't matter. Whenever my numbers call, just a matter of go out there and being professional and trying to take care of business.
Is there any particular part of your game that you worked on in the off season?
No, I mean, a little bit of everything. But main thing has really just been my mindset, every single day. Playing for, Bruiser Flint in college and Rick Pitino at Louisville. One thing that they really preach is, treat every day like you're on a one-day contract. So for me, it's about going out and just trying to leave an impression every time I go out there, try to help these guys get a win and, try to stay consistent and stay level-headed.
Damion, how did it feel cleaning up Steph's 3 at halftime?
It's dope. I mean, it's funny. That was something we were joking around during shoot around earlier today, and I was just trying that exact shot, just flipping the ball up. And I mean, literally the scenario happened tonight, so it's pretty dope. And you see him at the start of halftime, him kind of look at me, surprised, and was like, "Yo, we worked on that today." So it's nice to see something from practice translate over to the game.
You guys have did take 82 more threes than your opponents in preseason. How much of an advantage is that when you're kind of playing the math game?
That's something that we haven't even talked about as a team. Steve hasn't talked about how many threes you want to get up, but we have a lot of shooters on our team, and when we play our style of basketball, the ball is moving, Steph's getting to the paint, Draymond's creating, and leaves a lot of our guys open, and we're taking the best shot available. So I think that's something that's just going to be our style of play just because of our personnel. But that's something that we game plan or say we want to get this many shots up. I think it's something that's been happening, and we just taking what the defense gives us.
Do you feel that when you're on the court that, like, man, we're getting up a lot more threes than opponent?
I mean, you don't really see it during the course of the game. I mean, maybe if you look at the stat sheet, but for us, like Loon said, it's just our style of play, being able to break the defense down, swing to open guys. And then if you have two shooters out there, one guy's gonna, go out there and make the right play, whether it's shooting it themselves or advancing it to the next guy, and just sort of letting that domino fall from there. So for us, it's just a matter of trying to go from good to great, get the best shot that we can every possession, and then, start to set up our defense.
Looney, I'm looking at the stats, Looney. I don't see a 3-pointer from you. You were saying 5 a game or something like that?
I was waiting for the regular season. I don't want to pull everything out in the preseason.
Mine is on a sadder note. I'm sorry, guys, but it's like the decision makers had to waive 4 people tonight. When it's so fragile to have a career in the NBA, what does a night like this feel like for you, Damion?
Yeah, I've been through that before. Sorry, but yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's just a matter of, sometimes it's a numbers game. Sometimes just things that you can't control. I mean, my first time when I was at training camp with the Celtics, I got waived on my birthday. So, I mean, it's really no hard feelings with that. You just kind of understand, the business side of it. And you just go from there. Sucks because at the end of the day, that's the decision that obviously the front office has to make. But for us, as players, it sucks seeing guys leave and building these bonds and these relationships with guys over, such a short period of time. But, obviously we wish everyone the best. We'll definitely see them down the road. So, it's just a matter of staying in touch and knowing that this is a brotherhood and, just always being there for guys.